chanters, super blues, ringing all around. Now all you blue boys know what we mean. We are the lads from the Tilted, we'll support you till the end of the day.
Every road through life is a long, long road filled with joys and sorrows too. As we journey on, how your heart may yearn for the things most dear to you. With wealth and love to show.
Good evening and welcome to the Tilton Talk Show. I'm going to try and do this in a Nick style if I can. New York, New York, New York. So good they named it twice. It's only described once at the New York Stadium, where 2,600 noisy noses made the journey up north to God's own country, Yorkshire. Not even God could stop Rowett's steam train as it continued its express journey. 4 games, 8 points and out of the relegation zone. And a happy weekend for us all.
Okay, we got Nick Mark II now, and it still smiles all round. While we are talking about God, let's mention the Saints, as we hope they do a job on our near rivals across the B38. Look at them languishing around the drop zone. Why did I get to read this? I'm just realising it. Sorry. Carry on. No more luck for the Dingles as Blues' next opponent stuff 3 past them. What will Saturday be like at Stands on Trevor Francis Day? Birmingham City boss Gary Rowett says Blues fear no one after the win extends their unbeaten run. That's the fighting spirit we have longed for, and long may it continue. Just another week being a Birmingham City fan.
Still journey on till you come to your happy abode, where all you love and you dreaming will be there at the end of the road. Keep right on to the end of the road. Keep right on.
So there you go. Well done in that as well.
Thank you. Where did you dig that thing up from?
What, the song? Yeah. It's a famous old song, that
is it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's certainly old.
Here's a pizza delivery.
Sorry, no, boys.
So, how's the pizza going anyway? You have a pizza weekend?
No pepperoni or anything for me this weekend. You're right.
Yeah, that's it, man. So, welcome everybody in the studio. We have as Nick.
Hello.
Deeper.
Hello. I sounded like it ain't half hot, Mum.
Hello, lovely boys. You can do that, yeah. Matty.
How you doing, guys?
And Chris Pibb.
Good evening.
You know what? We've got a winner on our competition.
Oh yeah, somebody's won the competition.
Somebody has won
shall
the
we
competition.
shall we tell them now,
No.
or shall we?
No.
No.
I shall get a drum roll somewhere.
Good lads.
And
No,
let's
no,
for
no,
that.
no.
The build-up. There's your drum roll.
Chris is going to get to the drum roll. Yeah. Nick's not here because he's on a mission, an SRB mission. Tonight. Can't say much about it, but we're going to talk about it later.
Okay.
Right, the competition. Should we do? Who Blues got Saturday?
Forest.
Of course, yeah. Should we do that competition first? I think get that out of the way, and then we'll give the.
Have you got another one of
winner.
these sheets for me?
Yeah, it's right on the back. Let's go around the room then. Let's start with Matty. Forest Is it away?
At home.
At home.
Blues at home.
Blues at home.
I know Forest just smashed Wolves, didn't they, the weekend?
They did, yeah.
And obviously Blues are unbeaten in 4. I'm tempted to say 1-1. Yeah.
1-1.
That's fair result, actually.
And Gates.
And I'm going to say, I don't know, 15,200.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
15,200.
Yeah.
What's this for, the England shirt now?
It is actually, yeah.
Yes,
It's for a brand spanking New England shirt. Still got the label on. Never been worn. Ever. Chris?
I'm going to have to resort to my years of being a Blues fan. And despite the fact that we've gone 4 unbeaten, and,
He's starting to cry.
and we are defending really, really well, I think Forest, on paper, are one of the better teams in the league. And they'll be buoyed after that Wolves win. So I think we'll do well to get anything from it. So I'll have to go 2-1 to Nottingham Forest with an attendance of 16,141.
Okay, I'm going to go for a 1-0 Blues. And I'm going to go for a... I think it's going to be quite close, actually. I don't know. Yeah, 1-0. And I'm going to go for 15,850.
Do I get to go now?
Go on, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go for 0-0. Which I think would probably be a result, to be honest.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
take that now.
It would be, yeah.
And I'm going to go 15,1313.
Good stuff. Capo's going to go for...
That's 131. I'll get my figures wrong then as I'm writing it out. But anyway, yeah.
Capo's going to go for a 2-1.
2.
Blues.
Okay. 2.
17,900. Oh, that's a big gate. Blue Alba's gone for big gate as well. Yeah.
I suppose that's probably
It is
a lot of people.
It is sort of the Midlands derby though, isn't it?
Yeah. Blue Alba's gone 1-0.
Blues.
No, to Forest.
Okay. So
And the gate.
0-1 then.
17,125.
Okay.
Doco, we need your score and attendance as well. Can I just say we're playing for, I'll say it again, a brand new England top, never been worn. And we have a winner for last week's competition. Should we announce it now or what?
And the winner is going to be announced later.
It's going to be announced later. That's what I was going to say. Okay, so should we kick off with Saturday's fantastic win? Were you there? Did you go?
No, I didn't go. No, but I know a few people who did, and by all accounts, it was just carrying on from before the international break. It was like the break never happened, and the continuity and the feel good factor just kept rolling on, and fully deserved win by all accounts, and another good performance, which. It feels funny, doesn't it?
Should we get carried away, do you think, or not?
When you say like a 19-game unbeaten streak after looking up
No.
I mean, the thing is, if we were winning, 4-2 and things like that, then you could say fair enough, because we're scoring a lot of goals and creating a lot of chances, but I think we did create chances, but we're not going to keep a clean sheet every week. That yes, he's shored up the defence, and 3 clean sheets out of 4, considering the last 3 clean sheets came in 39 games before Rowett came in. That is, that has to be commended as seriously good work. But
isn't it great way certain managers bring out certain attributes of certain players, like Shinnie? I mean, apparently he was. he
was lost,
class.
wasn't he? Yeah.
He was lost with Clark.
Yeah, in the previous, yeah.
And now he's come into form under Harris.
Well, he brought him straight in for the Wolves game, didn't they? I don't think he'd played for a while, and he brought him straight in for the Wolves game.
I suppose he was hungry, wasn't he?
And you know, if you're a player who hasn't been playing, and the new manager comes in and immediately picks you out as somebody who's going to be important to him, that must lift you so much as a player. And he's repaying him, like you say. Him and Donaldson were outstanding, linking up together on Saturday, and if that can continue, you know, there's no doubt about Shinnie's quality. I think it might have been his what was going on in his head that affected him under Clark, but you know, he's come back and he's doing the business at the moment.
Yeah, fantastic. It was nice to see that the players and the fans gave a minute's applause for the Birmingham 21 as well.
Yes,
I think it was applause.
Yeah, was it in the 21st minute? Was it? I think.
Oh really? Oh, that's even better. That's good.
But there's things planned for the Forest game on Saturday as well, isn't there? For it, I think so. Yeah, anything that the club can do towards that to raise awareness is a good thing, definitely.
And Lee Clark got off to a great start on Saturday, but it all went down.
Didn't last again.
No, didn't win. Didn't last.
Has he lost every single game so far?
He hasn't won a game.
No,
he hasn't won a game, but
he's not very good at winning.
But it's not the. I think it's the second time they've took the lead and not held on, which was, you know,
that was a frequency.
If you'd have wrote one sentence about Clark's time in charge of Blues, it would be take the lead and not win, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? That happens so many occasions, and already it's happening at Blackpool. You do have to sit here and say
he loves playing with people's feelings, don't he? Like he builds
definitely.
Yeah.
You do have to question the fitness and the motivation to keep going. You know, that he instills in his players. If it's not just us that it's happening there now as well.
This is a good one. Lee Clark is to football management as Lawrence Welling-Bowen is to Christmas grottos. It's in reference to one of his the grotto that closed down because it wasn't finished, was it? Apparently.
No.
Okay. Is that one of his then? Was it?
Yeah. I think he actually designed it. I think. Yeah. Watch out for Chris Burke, says Blue Hobber. Docco's gone for a 2-1 Blues. We got that one down at 17,000. Yeah. And it's Trevor Francis Day as well.
It is.
Saturday. Good stuff. Fantastic. Matty, what sort of weekend you had?
I've had a crazy one to be fair.
No pizzas?
No pizzas this week.
Okay, tell us all about it.
But
any predictions? Did you get any predictions right at all?
I didn't do one.
I didn't do one. Oh, right, okay.
I've been on the side for a bit. I've been preparing for these.
Too much, yeah.
Been preparing for this big show for Thursday.
Yeah. Some shows coming up soon.
Yeah, the Adam Stick show. First guest on the show is obviously going to be Andy Walker. I interviewed him last week for you.
Yeah.
I managed to grab a couple of interviews with. I attended a wrestling show, Kamikaze Pro, like down at Cabaret Club in Bourneville.
No.
And there was like a few former WWE superstars there.
Okay.
So there's going to be names like Paul London, Chris Hero. I'm not expecting us to know any of these.
No, it's gone right over me. No, I didn't even think it was still going wrestling.
But man. So that'll be coming up on it in a few weeks, and I've just basically been preparing for that.
Is there a big following of wrestling still?
Yeah, WWE's got millions of followers and stuff.
Yeah, we'll point on. We'll make a point of that as well. Nikola Zigic coming back as well.
He was training to lose his past week. I
wonder if he'll get a game. Wonder if he will play. It's going to be like a short substitute type thing, isn't he? You know, he's not going to bring him.
Well, obviously, he won't be on the wages that he was on before.
No, nowhere near. I think I think he's probably come back with a bit of, a bit of humble pie, hasn't he? He's thought that he'll leave and somebody will pick him up, and it obviously hasn't transpired. And
Yeah.
You know, I think we said last week he's still in the area, isn't he? And he hasn't moved. And
Yeah, I think so. I think
so I think that, you know, the logical thing is let him train and let the new manager see what he thinks.
If he comes back and he does play, especially for like less money, which he's got no choice. He's going to become some sort of hero, isn't he?
Oh,
you know.
Yeah. Well,
how about that Moosey as well? He's given his
that was
6
good.
weeks wages to charity, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But he's from
that was
Forest.
a good touch.
Well, he's just coming from Forest as well.
So where has he actually come from?
I think, no, Nottingham Forest released him, I think, at the end of last year. So he was a free agent. And he came for a trial, and we've signed him up just on a short-term contract for now. But he's a big, strong central midfielder.
He's a talent as well.
Yeah, I think he's a decent player. So hopefully, if he fits in, you know, we could extend that deal till the end of the season or something.
He must have a few bob in the bank to be able to do that, because they're not paid
peanuts.
Even on these short-term loan things, are they?
Yeah, but it is a good. I think one of them was a local charity as well, wasn't it? So the Disabled Fans Trust, was it?
So he didn't play Saturday, did he?
No.
Okay.
No, but
he knows the same debut against Forest though, and he's all
He's into the players even more. Before the Rotherham game, I wrote out a new league table. Oh, that's good, isn't it? And I said to him, after our 3 games, we were 7th. How's you got that?
Did you start
fresh again?
Right. Okay. Yeah. Last thing Blues fans want, though, is for this to be a honeymoon period. The pressure is surely now on to push forward and slowly but surely climb the table, ensure our safety, and who knows? Well, Birmingham City, we fight till the end. We'll fight them on the beaches.
Heard that one a few times in here from
yeah, that's right. Yeah. So like a slightly different format tonight. We're going to intermingle with a few tracks. Is that right? Yes.
Absolutely.
Say yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Here we go.
Things are getting just too close for me. And I see people as I see me. Gonna break away and gain control. You free our mind, you free our soul. I was a type who not title man. This disease, we together at 10 bars, sit and drink beer. Sober is really, and saw that I was really the same. So this thing's breaking away from the chain. Away from the numbers, away from the numbers, is where I'm gonna be. Away from the numbers, away from the numbers, is where I am free. Break away and fire like fuse. And all those fools I thought were my friends, those is easy. They now stare at me and don't see a thing. Reality's so hot. never had the chance to make good. Away from the numbers, away from the numbers is where I'm gonna be. Away from the numbers, away from the numbers is where I am free. Is where I am free. It's where I'm gonna be. It's reality. Reality so hot, 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 reality so hot.
That was the Jam, Away from Numbers. We'll talk about the ladies now. Yeah, we're just talking off air about Karen Carney getting her 100th cap.
Yeah.
I didn't realise she'd played that many.
I know, and she's only 27 as well.
27?
She made her debut when she was 17 at the 2005 Euros, which was held in England. She made her debut then. So 100 caps on, at the age of 27's
Incredible.
pretty impressive. But Andy Walker was saying last week, I was speaking to him off air, and it'd be nice if the club did something, because yes it's the ladies' side and not the men's side, but when's the next time any Blues player is going to get 100 caps for their country?
Yeah, that's right.
So it would be nice if the club did something, put her up in the Legends Lounge or part of the Hall of Fame or something like that, because
Wouldn't that be
she has
maybe a statue or something.
That would be fantastic,
yeah, but
that.
for somebody who's represented the club and has got the club, the ladies and the men's side, she's a fan. The club is completely in her heart and in her blood. So I think it would be nice if she could get some recognition in that way. Cry. When she left when she was younger, and she left to go and play in America, and then she went to play for Arsenal. But that was when Blues ladies were going through a really difficult time, and for a player like her, there's no way she'd have got 100 caps if she'd have stayed at Blues. Yeah. So it was right for her progression as a player to leave. But as soon as she got the chance to come back, she did. She's still here now. She was there last season. I'm sure there would have been plenty of offers for her to leave last year, and I'm sure there will be this year as well.
She's getting a cap at the right time as well, with Blues almost getting the title as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And the success that Blues have had over the last couple of years, she's played such a huge role in that.
Do you think she'll go?
I hope not. And if any of the players are to stay out of pure loyalty, it will be her. It will take an astronomical offer for her to drag her away. I just worry that the way that it went last season and how far we did go and how close we did come, whether some of the players, including her, will think, well, that was the best chance that we'll get of winning this. And whether not winning it, and everybody else is still going to spend and buy now. Yeah. Whether they think it is the right time, but I hope not, like you say. Yeah. But I
suppose there's got to come to a point in every player's.
Well, she wants to win
where they just want that bit more.
Of course,
apart from money, a bit more opportunity, a bit more.
Yeah. And if she was to move to one of the bigger clubs, then realistically she's got a better chance of winning the league than she has if she stays. But we finished second last year, and we came within one goal of winning it last year.
Yeah.
And so who knows if we do keep the squad together? Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Should we talk about the England game? What happened there?
Got taught a lesson basically.
You're not wrong. they're a step above Germany. They really are. They're a top class outfit. But I was expecting more from us.
Yeah.
I don't know whether the occasion got to us.
Was it just
I
that
was
they were
reading.
better, or
Well, I was reading. I mean,
the
I think this stat says it all. I was reading the other day that England have played Germany 20 times.
Yeah,
and
far
lost
too.
20 times.
Yeah.
So,
Really?
Yeah, we've never beat Germany, and maybe it's that
Best
psychological.
when it comes to women's football.
In Europe, definitely, and at the moment, not too far off in the world. I think America,
Japan,
the USA, and Japan are probably. That was the final 4 years ago in the World Cup, but I think Germany will make a real impact at the next year's World Cup. But like I say, whether it was the occasion of playing at Wembley, whether the pitch wasn't great again.
I don't
But
think
yeah, we
I don't think we should use the pitch thing as an excuse.
No, I don't want to either,
It's not-
because
it's not
both
just
teams
women's
have to
football,
play on
It's
that.
in all football,
Yeah.
We use the pitch. It's a level. It's an old cliche. It's a level play.
Yeah, both teams have got to
Quite
play
literal,
on it.
It is.
So,
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Doco said, did he ever mention that Karen Carney went to his old school?
Yes, I think he has.
Yes, several.
I've heard that one.
Several. In fact,
100,000
yeah,
times.
thousands of
Is
times.
that as bad
actually.
as the Nick and Jim reference?
Nick and Jim?
No, Nick and drinking his gin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah.
worse than that. Yeah. That's right. Oh, Doco's going to be there, George, yeah. Any score at the Villa yet? No?
Not as far as I'm aware. Let's have a look.
Still ain't kicked off.
No, I was going to say, kick
Crikey,
off.
no.
You, Riga, you
I
are.
know. I'm so looking forward to them.
You won't catch
So-
the second half.
That's right, so no, yeah. Should we ask how Sunderland got on?
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
As you
Just-
probably predicted, like 0-0. Yet another draw,
Yeah.
but we didn't get defeated 8-0. So
Where
always pick out the positives.
where are they in the table?
I think they're like 14th now. 12
14th?
points. No, is it like 13 points somewhere? I think we're like 1 or 2 behind Liverpool, so I'm not complaining.
No, that's
And we're like 5 clear of the relegation zone. So
you should
more
be
than
safe
we-
now.
Yeah.
Should be safe.
Can I just sort of go back to the ladies' football for a
Sure.
second? Because something I noticed as Chris was talking there. You're very obviously a true Blues fan.
Yeah.
Because the girls have just come second in the league, and you're so negative.
Oh, I know.
It's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah. I know how quickly it can change. I mean, over the last few years, Liverpool won it 2 years ago. They won it last year, and they won it the year before that. But the year before that, they finished bottom. So I know how.
Yeah.
I know
So
how
both sides
a bit of
before,
money
yeah.
and a few good signings, or losing a few players. I know how quickly it can change. And
Yeah.
I've heard a couple of transfer rumours that I haven't particularly enjoyed hearing. But so I know if we do lose a few players, then we might be
I
struggling.
suppose that's the attributes of being Blues fans. We
are
know
so
exactly.
negative. Oh,
but we know
God.
exactly what it's like to win something.
Yeah.
And that euphorism.
Yeah.
Euphorism. But we know. Is that the right word?
It's a new word, I think.
Euphoria.
Euphoria.
If it is a new word,
I don't think you put ism on the end of euphoria.
That's the one. Yeah.
Add it to the dictionary.
Yeah. But we know more lows than we know.
Yeah.
Than we know.
We're so used to the lows. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
That when things do go well, it's a case of waiting for it to go wrong rather than enjoying it when it's going well. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Will Packwood's off on loan.
Colchester, isn't it?
So he's been
He's
been
done a
quiet
few
as
now,
well.
hasn't he? I think he's been out on a few loan deals. You hope. I think with Kobe Arthur was the example, wasn't it? He went on a good loan spell. So you just hope one of these loan deals they'll come back. I mean, Colchester's in League One, so it's a decent standard.
Yeah.
So hopefully, if he comes back with a bit of a first team experience, it'll help his progression, because he's only a young lad still, isn't he, Packwood? So
Yeah, I suppose he is. Yeah. I'll tell you what, we'll announce the winner after the next couple of tracks. Shall we?
Okay.
yeah,
Say yes.
yes,
Yes.
Jane, my girl, you're causing quite a stir. Oh, we could be B-L-U-E, C-O-L-L-A-O-J-A-N-E. Oh, baby, please, if you could see, then you'd agree that I love blue-collar Jane and she loves me. Blue-collar Jane, always in your town, never wears her hair up, cause she's always dressing down. We got a four-wheel drive, you know that's how she gets around. Blue-collar Jane, my girl, you knock me to the ground. Now we could be B-L-U-E, C-O-L-L-A-O-J-A-N-E. Oh, baby, please, if you could see, then you'd agree that I love blue-collar Jane and she loves me. Blue-collar Jane, always in your town, never wears her hair up, cause she's always dressing down. Who got a four-wheel drive, you know that's how she gets around. Blue-collar Jane, my girl, you knock me to the ground. Now we could be B-L-U-E, C-O-L-L-A-O-J-A-N-E. Oh, baby, please, if you could see, then you'd agree that I love blue-collar Jane and she loves me. That I love blue-collar Jane and she loves me. That I love blue-collar Jane and she loves me.
Welcome back to the Talk and Talk show.
You did that really well. You almost sounded as if you knew what you was doing
I know
then.
exactly what I'm doing.
Getting worried now.
Where GA has a very, very exciting, important announcement.
I don't know about any of that. It's a stupid announcement. Because I'm going to be doing something really stupid on Thursday.
Oh my God.
Little story.
Go on then.
Okay. I work, some of you may or may not know, I actually work in a children's nursery. And guys opposite me now will confirm how grey my hair is.
Yeah.
And I keep getting teased by the girls at the nursery saying, you should dye your hair, you should dye your hair. And I said, no way, I'm going to dye my, I'm not interested. And then one of the girls said, I'll sponsor you. I went, okay. If you sponsor me,
I know what the hat's for now.
no, I haven't done it yet.
Oh, right.
I haven't done it. It's Thursday.
I was getting the camera ready.
So it sort of got bigger. This thing got a bit bigger and bigger and bigger. The upshot of it is that I'm doing a sponsored thing now for cystic fibrosis because one of the workers at the nursery, her 2 children have got cystic fibrosis, so it sort of seemed apt. And they're going to be dyeing my hair
Blue.
and my beard bright red.
Red!
Bright red,
Oh,
yeah.
well, that's going to be fun. So when is this again?
This is on Thursday. Now, if anybody wants to
Monday.
sort of, anybody feels like I want to put a little bit of money towards cystic fibrosis, I've done a little page on, and I'll put it up on the shout box in a minute. It's www.virginmoneygiving.com/guitar_art. But I'll put that up on the shout box in a minute.
I'll write it down.
So yeah, any a pound, whatever,
That's
that
right.
would be great.
That's
And
And we want photos.
I will put,
And you've
put the
got,
evidence up.
you've got to grow it as well because it's going from November to December.
Yeah,
Oh yes.
So you've got to grow it.
yeah. Well, that's why I've started growing my beard. So because we're gonna.
I
have
thought
it.
you just normal scruffy git.
No, yeah, well, as well, yeah.
I've had a
You've had a
today.
shave, yeah.
It's the first shave I've had in a week. I'll tell you what, I look like Santa Claus now. I really do.
I'd like to have seen that. Anyway, there you go. So yeah, if anybody's got a bit of spare cash they want to throw away of cystic fibrosis, then that would be great.
We'll
There you
release
go, that
a
was my-
charity single for it.
That was my announcement. Yeah.
Good stuff. Capo, good evening.
Evening.
What sort of week you had then, mate?
Better because the Blues won. I think that's just the icing on the cake for the week, to be honest. I think Gary Rowett's doing the right thing with the club. He still hasn't got the money that we would like. He's pretty much got the same money. Well, he has got the same money as Clark did, but he's putting up with what he's got and he's helping the players. Their fitness seems a lot better over the past 4 games than it has in the past 4 months. What he's doing down the club, I think, is giving the fans a boost, giving people around the club a boost, and I don't feel like we're ready to give that up again yet.
I think we've got to be clear, we're not going to get any more money.
No.
We're not going to get any money.
Players
No.
are up the wages, man.
We're not going to get any money at all. That's never going to happen.
I think what you said about the fitness capo is spot on. He made that point before and after the Wolves game about the fitness of the players and how that's something he's got to be worked on. And he's been there a month now, and 3 clean sheets in 4, and we're looking stronger as a team, and we are looking fitter as a team and more together. And I think that's testament to what him and the coaching staff have done over that. They've identified a big problem, in what we were saying earlier about taking the lead and not holding on. They've identified that as one of the biggest problems, the fitness of the players, and he's rectified that immediately. So fair play to him.
It's interesting as well to say. It's something we touched on last week. Is to how people are going to react, fans, players, when the bubble does burst.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to win all. We're not
No,
going
of
to
course
win
not.
all our games, and he's going to have a bad run.
I think we just have to be realistic, don't we? Yeah.
People are talking about the playoffs now and things.
Oh, for goodness sake, don't be silly.
Oh, you always get the optimistic ones, don't you?
You know, I don't mind being optimistic, but I mean, I think let's just survive this season.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Survive this season and
You've certainly made a good start to that. You're out of that relegation zone.
We are,
And you're only about 3 points from a sort of mid-table position.
I mean, the Rotherham game, you know, we're talking about people's expectations and being realistic. The Rotherham game was the first game Rowett's had where we'd probably expect to win, expect to get a result. You know, Wolves away and then Cardiff and Watford and Cardiff at home. They're games that, you know, would have snapped your hands off for a point, and we ended up with.
Isn't that the mindset? That's the mindset that we need to get into.
Yeah, of course, but that's
where we expect
that's where we were.
Win, yeah.
But then after those results that we had, you know, we found, you know, I fancied us, and most Blues fans fancied us going to Rotherham and getting a win. And you know, so that's the first game we've had a bit of expectation on their shoulders, and they've overcome that, and they've gone there and comfortably won. You know, only 1-0, but in terms of the performance, we're the dominant side. So
there's a vein of positivity running through the team and the fans,
and that can take you a long way.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you certainly can.
Yeah.
So Capo, have you done anything else apart from HHA? Have you done anything HHA? I can't even say.
All the H's.
H3O.
H3O, yeah.
3HO.
You patented that?
I did, yeah.
Well done.
Well, I had a pizza this week.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pizza.
Oh, lovely. What flavour?
2 on the pizza bandwagon.
That's 2 pizzas now. Well done.
And tomorrow we've got the first Christmas show of the year on Channel K.
Okay. You're going to be playing Christmas songs?
Yep. Basically what it is
I'm
we're going to be
already
doing a live video
Christmas
stream
songs.
from the studio.
Yeah.
And people who are watching and listening can suggest how we're going to decorate the studio, and we're going to do that live on the show with whatever we've got. I've got some lights, tinsel. I've got this massive flag as well, and it says Merry Christmas on it, so that's going to go up as well. Just going to play some Christmas songs and just get in the mood for Christmas.
Oh, okay. Good stuff.
I'm already fed up of Christmas songs.
The tunes are already going off in Sainsbury's.
Ah.
Oh no, some shops didn't get.
Shall we
August?
Shall we do the competition? Shall we put everybody out of their
right,
misery?
Okay then. We haven't got a drum roll. We've got a bell.
Hold on, let's
that
just
rings a bell.
let's do it this way. Okay. We've got 3 people that predicted the score the right way round, which was our friend Chris Pugh,
right,
Blue Hobber, and Capo.
Oh,
they all said it was 0-1.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say it was 0-1 then.
I'm afraid. Oh yes, you did as well, and you. I missed it.
Thank you very much.
And our friend over there.
I was miles off. I think I was miles off with the attendance.
You was. Yeah, you was a bit optimistic. Special mention goes to Andy Walker because he was only about 300 off.
Really?
The attendance. Yeah.
Well done, Andy Walker.
However, the person that came up with the figure of 10,822 was only 115 out. Because the gate was 10,937. Shall I say it?
Go on then.
Capo, well done, mate.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
There you go, buddy. You're a winner.